my money. If a nigga tryna take my money, I turn it into stomach. Yeah, feel like a Peter when I'm running with this baby night. I feel like a cougar with the 4-5 up one.
Talk with Twork for real.
Like
Twork,
nothing.
Oh my
Twork
God!
drug
Here
talk
we
better.
go. Here we go.
No, I'm telling you, bro. Twork
Frank, you
drug
don't
talk
even believe
might be
Easy gonna
severely
win.
better,
Like,
bro.
you don't believe
I
that.
got Easy 2-1 clear.
No, you don't.
I
Stop
bet
lying.
1,000 with Twerk already. So
Bruh.
if ever they lock that in,
You
I'm gonna
just want
stand
to
on
give
that.
Twerk $1,000.
You nah. I
I'm
think
saying that is
nah.
crazy.
You just want to give
I
him a
think Frank
thousand
trying to get a
dollars.
fat.
Like,
I think Frank trying to get a Fat Joe feature, bro.
yeah, like nigga, you don't believe it.
Go to hell.
This
I
nigga trying to be
believe
on the
it.
Lane Bag remix.
I believe. Listen, I believe it, man. I think Easy. You know what I'm saying? Y'all talked all the shit about Swamp being Easy, and look what happened. So you know what I'm saying? We
I ain't
already
gonna lie.
we,
The
we already
difference
got the
was
Remy bars out the
Yo,
way. So what is he
yo,
gonna
Debatable.
yo,
say?
yo, yo, wait, hold on. Who thinks that Twerk needs Remy bars to be easy?
What is he gonna rap about 9/11 again? Like what is he gonna
No,
say,
no,
Anwar?
no.
He
Frank,
didn't have
Frank,
that's
Remy
crazy.
Boys the first time
Frank.
he beat
Hold
Easy.
on, hold on. Stop, the boss.
That's a
Hold on.
fact.
Hey, hold on, y'all. I need y'all to be quiet. When it come down to rapping, Frank, do you think that Twerk needs Remy bars to be easy?
He
It's a
don't.
yes or no
He.
question.
It's a
It's
no.
a yes or no
No.
question.
No. No. No.
Okay. So
However, those general idioms that he raps is not gonna help him in a battle with Easy.
why
And we
not?
You don't
because it's
believe
not
that.
gonna
Wait.
work.
The boss. Mute
There,
up. Hold
if
on.
it were to go down, it would have to go down in Philly. If it ever did get
Yeah,
locked in.
absolutely.
So if it go
Absolutely.
down in
Because
Philly, them
Twerk
niggas
be in
don't want to hear
Philly
about that.
way
You
more
ain't
than
gotta go
Easy
down
do.
to that
How
Philly.
he live
Yo,
in
yo, yo.
how he what?
Shh.
You know why.
Twerk, yo, hey Tati, the ball, yo, mute all these people. Hold on,
To a mute all these
hold on.
people.
Y'all have seen Twerk in Philly on my Instagrams, my Facebooks, whatever. Like, y'all done seen Twerk in Philly.
Cause he's
Let
at
me ask y'all a
Ishkabibbles
question.
getting steak cheesesteaks. Now he's gonna
No,
win the
no,
battle.
Twerk is, hold on. Twerk has never been to Ishkabibbles. That's where Easy would go. Twerk never been to Ishkabibbles. Twerk never been to
Anwar,
Ishkabibbles. Twerk
easy,
wouldn't know where Ishkabibbles is
easy to block
unless.
captain 2-1. I'm just
All
telling
right,
you.
Easy to
hold
whack
on.
Captain and not win.
Hold on. Let me ask a question, y'all. Let me ask a question to all y'all that's in here. And yo, is Henny Man in this space?
Yeah, he's there. He's there.
He's there.
He's in the
Y'all
listeners.
sure?
He's in the
All right,
listeners. Yeah.
bet. So this
Shout
one I'm
out
gonna
to the
ask, right?
chopper.
That was your
Shout out
question
to
already.
hold on.
Hold on before you say something. Frank, why I gotta go down in Philly? Why must it happen
No,
in
no,
Philly?
no.
That's what
Hey,
I want to know.
caution.
I
I
agree.
Chill,
want to
bro.
know. Because
No,
neither one of
caution.
them are from
Caution.
Philadelphia. So why
Bro,
does it
hey,
ever happen
caution.
in
I
Philly?
love you, caution. Mute her. Mute her.
Nah,
Fuck no,
I
nigga.
could
Mute
never
you.
mute.
You drunk as
We
I could
not
hell.
never
No,
muting
mute.
no.
nobody.
I could never mute
Therefore,
Caution.
caution.
I love you. Listen,
I could never mute
caution. You
caution. I
gonna
love caution to
understand.
death.
You gonna understand, caution. Listen. So hold on. So y'all got me, right? It's me and Frank, right? So Frank, I know you got a relationship with Easy, right? He's Easy the block captain, right? From Philly, right? So let's do this. Let's do Twerk versus Easy on whatever block Easy claims. Whatever that block is.
He has a whole league.
'Cause-
We're
No, no,
professionals.
no.
We're
No,
professionals
no.
over here. He has a whole
What
league. They
block?
just do it at the league. Why does it need to be on the
What?
street?
No. He's the block captain. Nobody ever asks him what block he from.
He from his
That's
Like,
big
block.
what
ass.
block
He's
is
from
that?
whatever block he captain on. What do you mean?
Okay. Well, I'm gonna
Man,
tell
that
y'all
nigga
this.
ride the bench. He ain't no K the water boy.
Whoa.
Hey,
Be
what's going
quiet.
on here? Y'all jumping me?
I don't know
Mm-hmm.
who that was, but I'm gonna tell you
That's
this.
Tuck. That's Tuck.
Twerk been in North Philly. Twerk been in South Philly. Twerk been downtown. Twerk been uptown. Twerk been in Nice Town. Like Twerk been in Germantown. Twerk be all
And
over
that's great that he
Philly.
travels, brother. But
No, no,
that got
no.
shit to do
But
with the
he
battle.
traveled in Philly. No, no, no. We not talking about battle rap. That's just where he from, where he be. So if twerking easy happens, my request as a nigga that live in Philly my whole life, right now, I'm registered to vote in Philly. Ask Easy to show his registration, his voter registration. Ask them to do that.
What does that got to do with
We'll do
rapping,
it on
Anwar?
that block.
What do
Hey,
it got to do
Anwar.
with
Hey,
rapping?
Anwar. Hey, Anwar.
Bro,
And
that
Easy
nigga Easy
defense.
not
Easy
from the
Frank,
defense.
city.
hey
Hey, come
Frank,
on,
And
man.
y'all
because you
niggas,
said
Defense,
it had
fellas.
to
y'all
happen
Fellas
in
niggas
the
can't
let
city.
vote,
that
That's
nigga
why,
Anwar.
Frank.
pretend to
It
be
does
from
not have to
Philly.
happen in the
Fellas
city.
can't
Y'all
vote,
let that
Anwar.
nigga no, y'all let that nigga pretend to be from the city
He's
because
from
he said the word
Philadelphia.
John.
He's
And
from
where
Cause he
y'all let
said
him, you
Philadelphia.
John.
from that's your hometown.
That's
We not what
y'all.
we
Yeah.
supposed
What
to
do you
do,
mean?
Amber.
That's facts. And find a battle where I was standing behind them.
Anwar,
Find one.
Anwar,
Find one.
Anwar. The whole city of Philadelphia
Hey,
was
hey,
in the
Frank,
That's
Frank,
trenches.
cap.
hey, Frank,
The-
you are a real big Easy fan. So you didn't see the
I'm a
video
fan
when
of
he
battle
said,
rap.
"Oh, wait, Tom, you are." So you didn't see the video when he said he's not from Philadelphia.
I've never
Fuck
seen a
Philly.
video.
All of that.
I've
You've
never
never
seen that.
seen
I've
that.
never
You
seen
That's
never,
that.
you
cap.
never seen the
Don't worry.
audio or
Hey,
heard the audio of that nigga
I've
saying
never
that went
seen
that went
that.
oh,
all over the
hey,
internet.
I've
caution.
never seen
Caution. Should
All
I
right,
text should I
all right.
text should I text the nigga and put
Listen.
it in the Jumbotron
No,
or
no, no. We don't
no?
got to do
I
all that.
I
Listen.
think you should. I think you should relive
Look
that
at
and
Wait,
put
wait,
that
wait.
back up when
No,
he said
look
fuck
at
Philly and
now
he's not
Frank
from
all of a
Philly.
sudden got something to do.
all I'm saying is, listen, that man did a event in the trenches.
That boy,
The entire city showed
that
up.
boy.
The
No, he
entire
didn't.
city showed
No,
up
he
for that
didn't.
event, and it
All
was
right,
nothing.
so wait, what event was that? Hold on. Watch this, y'all.
The Reed joint,
All right, so
and
hold
it
up.
was nothing but
So
Hold
Philly
on, Frank. Let
legends
me
on
ask
that
you this.
hold
Why?
on,
card.
Hold
hold,
on, hold on.
hey,
No,
caution,
Anwar, because
caution.
It's
you lit. I'm gonna
Reed,
ask you.
Frank.
I'm gonna ask the sober questions. Why is it that? Why is it that? Every person that he dealt with that was from Philly that was a somebody, he fell out with it, and then they did an interview with him like, man, this nigga not even from Philly. I'm mad as shit. I vouched for this nigga. Now, how many important people from Philly said that?
Listen,
After
that's
they
Wait,
was
wait.
cool
that's
and
Hey,
they figured
caution.
it
Philadelphia.
out.
That's Philadelphia business. I don't know what's
All right,
going
wait,
on
wait.
with that.
So look, so caution had her question, right? So here's mine. You said yada yada yada. He did Easy and Reed, right? Easy and Reed, fire battle, right? How many people was in the building? No, nobody has an answer. Let's say 300. When it come to the city, for real, shout out to Battle Academy. Froze
Shout out
versus
Battle Academy.
shot. Yeah, facts. Shot Froze versus Bill Collector. Where was that at? That was TLA. 1,000 people. 1,000 people sold out. Sold out. You know who else was on that card? Easy and Big T. Undercard. If Easy was really one of them niggas, why he ain't sell out the building on him? That was sold out as Frozen Bill to Norristown. And wait. And they claim Norristown. They don't claim Philly. They claim Norristown. Froze has always claimed Norristown. Bill has always claimed Norristown.
Hold
Right
on, time
outside
out.
of
Ain't
Philly.
Froze from Willow Grove and not Norristown?
Yeah,
Come
I
on,
mean,
man. Y'all gotta
but
get y'all shit
Willow
straight.
Grove is Montgomery
That ain't
County,
because that ain't Norristown.
right? But it ain't Philly either. It's the county. But either way, them niggas put on. Like, bro, shout out to the nigga Easy. If he was to battle Twork, that nigga gonna look crazy. He better off battling Twork in fucking Atlanta or something. Because if he try to do it in Philly, he gonna look
What do
stupid.
you mean
Because
try? Now I really want to see it in Philly. What do you mean try? And why?
I
First
want
of
to see
all,
it in Philly too.
Easy is gonna
No,
beat
but why it
Twerk
just
in
can't be?
Philly. Let's
Let
start
it let
there.
it be. All right. So look, since Easy's not from Philly and from the outskirts, and he always be
He's
having his
from
events.
there. The whole
Listen.
city was with him.
No,
Oh
he
my God.
not.
Hey,
So
hey,
where?
Frank.
Where is he
Frank.
from?
Frank is just
Hold on.
trolling, and you're
Frank,
sitting there falling
where?
for it because he can
No, no,
never
no.
tell
Frank,
nobody that's from Philadelphia that went to elementary, middle school, high school, went their whole lives in
facts.
Philadelphia. You can't tell me
Facts.
where a motherfucker is from when they say that that's
Right.
where they from.
So
He just
Frank,
trolling you.
where in Philly is he from? Or is he just from the entire city?
He's
He
from
just from everywhere in
he's from
Philly.
Philadelphia. He's from
Where at in Philly? North Philly,
wherever they wear
South
Eagle
Philly,
jerseys and Eagle
Southwest.
hats at. That's where he's
Yeah,
from.
no.
Okay,
So
he's from
so
Philadelphia.
he's from all of Philly.
So Frank, let me ask you this:
Nigga
would
gonna
it
look
be cheating?
stupid,
Would it
bruh.
be cheating
Nigga's a
if they
little
had it?
boy.
Would it be cheating if they had it in Jersey? Since he has a
No, no,
lot
no,
of
no.
events in
I want it
Jersey,
in Philly. I
but
want it in
why
Philly,
though?
Carson.
Tell me
To
Me
why.
make
too. Me
for
too.
this shit to be over. This shit right here. He's not from Philly. Shit for that shit to end.
Right.
That's
But
it.
how?
Yeah.
Well,
And when he
does,
win, y'all
what
gonna.
makes
I
you
hope y'all
think?
both
No, no,
there.
no, 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 no. What makes you think
Oh, I'm gonna
that
be
him
there.
battling Twerk, somebody that's not from Philly, is going to stop people from saying that he's not from
Because
Philly?
I bet you the entire Philadelphia gonna come out to see it,
I
and they're
bet you
gonna
it.
and
And
Oh,
they
they
I could,
will.
I
and they
could,
gonna
They
I could put
will.
my
and
life
they
on
gonna
it that that
stand
won't
next to him.
happen, Frank.
And I bet they're gonna stand next to him.
Hey, yo, Frank
All
is
right.
terrible.
I can't wait. I can't wait. Hey, Frank. So what we betting, Frank?
I already bet a
Hold
thousand
on,
with Twerk.
y'all.
I already bet a
I ain't got nothing
thousand
to do
dollars
with
with
what you
Twerk.
got. I ain't got nothing to do with none of that.
I
I'm
already bet
asking
Twerk
you.
$1,000 that he's gonna
I
lose. I
don't have
already
nothing to
did
do
that.
with that. I don't have nothing to do with
What
that.
do you what do
Shout out
you
to
what do you
you.
what do you want to bet? What do you
I
want to
want to
do?
bet whatever the max is. So I play poker.
Hello?
What's the max?
Friendly 50? $50?
50 is a bet. It's locked. And if you change your mind and want to make it 100, let me know.
You know what? I'm feeling bold. Let's make it 100. I got 100 easy to
Cool.
block, Captain.
Hey,
Cook your
Cool.
man.
Wait, wait.
2-1
hey,
Shh.
clear.
only doing
Cool.
100, bro. Come on,
Yo,
Frank.
I did a
relax,
thousand
y'all.
with Twerk. What the fuck?
Hold on, y'all.
I'm not
Hold
rich
on,
like
y'all.
you, Capo.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on.
Nah,
And
nah,
if you
nah. Don't
want to
put me in
make
that
it
role.
200, then let me know. Whatever the number is. So, Frank, I play poker, right? I really do. And I really do this gambling shit. There is no number, there's not a single number that you're going to say that's going to make me say no. So, whatever the max number is leading up to it, because I know Easy gonna call you tomorrow and he gonna be like,
Oh my
yo, that nigga
God.
was
All right,
talking
Anwar. Now that you're taking it to this level,
shit.
Anwar.
What
Now that you're
the
No,
taking it to this
fuck,
level.
and what?
Now that you're
no, I
taking it to this
know,
level,
I know
Anwar.
Easy gonna call you.
Anwar.
I know,
Oh
Yo,
my
this
I
nigga
God,
is
know
this
Frank.
nigga is
Easy
drunk.
gonna call you
This nigga is
tomorrow.
drunk.
And
Anwar,
when he
now that you
do,
doing all that,
when
if
he
Easy
do,
win, listen to me. If Easy win, I don't even want you to pay me. I want you to come into the spaces and tell the
and
whole
stutter.
culture that Easy was the better man that day and that
Wait,
he's from
wait.
Philly. You just got to
All
do
right,
those
wait, wait,
two
wait,
things. I don't even want no
wait,
money.
wait,
I just want you to do
wait,
that. Can
wait,
you do that for
wait,
me?
wait, wait, wait.
Can you do
Hold on,
that?
hold on, hold on. So because I gamble, I know how this go.
Talk to
So
me.
hold on. If I were to say yes, that means that if he doesn't, what are you gonna
I'm gonna give
provide?
you the money.
No. I want double the money. How about that?
Okay, so what? You want 200?
I, what's the bet? 100?
The bet
Yeah,
was 100. So you
yeah,
want 200 if he lose.
absolutely.
Okay, but
No,
if he
no.
win,
When he
no,
loses,
when he wins, you got to come in this space and say Easy was the better man and he's from Philly.
I'll
Whoa.
say
So
he was
you
the
want
better
people to
man.
lie? Now
I
the
can't
first
say he's
part, the
from
second
Philly.
part is a lie.
The nigga's not from Philly, bro.
He's from
Like he's
Philly.
not. What part? What part?
Why would he wear Eagles hat, Eagles jacket, Eagles
Because the
everything?
state of
For
Pennsylvania,
fun?
bro. There's niggas in Harrisburg that wear Eagles jerseys.
I don't know where Harrisburg is, but all
It's
I could tell you,
outside of Philly.
Nah,
It's outside of Philly.
yo, stop
It's the
letting
state
Frank
of
get you like this,
Pennsylvania.
Anwar. This shit is
I
hilarious.
was in Philly over the weekend. All I can tell you is this:
Wait, wait,
he's
wait,
from
wait.
there.
Hold on. You was in Philly over the weekend, right?
He's from there.
Hold on. Watch this, y'all. Who'd you link up with while you was here?
Hey man, that's too much information.
All right,
All
wait.
I'm gonna
All
tell
right,
you,
so look.
all I'm gonna tell
So
you.
so so look. So you don't have to answer that.
Nah, Anwar,
Did you
say it. He on here
did,
like that. Who he linked
no
up with,
no.
Anwar? When he was in
The
Philly?
nigga pulled up.
Who he
The
linked
nigga
up with,
pulled up to
Anwar?
Philly. Hey, caution. Nigga pulled up to Philly and put it on Twitter. Because he didn't know who to call. You could have called
I
me.
wasn't even on
I'd have
Twitter. I
met
wasn't even
you.
on Twitter. I wasn't even on Twitter this weekend. So
That's
that's a
cap.
lie. That's a lie.
That's
I
cap. I'll
wasn't.
pull up your own tweets and put
Go
them in the
ahead.
jumbo
I
slide.
just came back on Twitter today. I've
That's
been on
cap.
Twitter for like a
Hold on.
week and a
I
half.
got you though. Don't
But
worry
look,
about it. I got
Anwar,
you.
just remember, when Easy wins 2-1 clear, you got to come on this app and say Easy was the better man, and you got to say he from Philly.
I'm not gonna say he's from Philly because he's not from Philly, but I'll say he was the better
Okay,
man.
can you admit that the city of Philly was standing behind him during the
Yep.
battle? Can you say
Hold
that?
on. Hold on.
Can
Hold
you
on.
say that?
Yes, I will.
Okay,
Hold on.
okay,
Now let
okay,
me ask you a question, right?
okay.
When
Wait.
Twerk
So what's the
wins,
agreement? What's the
Hold on.
agreement? Just so
Which
I know you
battle?
know.
Which battle, Frank? That the
I'm
city's
saying
standing
Twerk
behind him.
versus Easy.
if Twerk versus
Twerk
Easy
versus
get
Easy.
locked in,
If it gets like
No,
that,
no, no.
then
He said the city was standing behind him. Which
no,
battle?
he got to say that at that battle at
the
Twerk
city
versus
was standing
Easy, the
behind
city
Easy.
stood behind Easy at that
All
battle.
right. So all right. So bet. So now let's hit.
It's pretty
So
convenient
you
that
got
K
that
Walker
bet.
not here, by the way. But go ahead,
Shout out to K Walker.
because
Yeah,
he was
because
also on that card. But that's neither here nor there. Go ahead.
Yeah, no,
And I
I ain't
guarantee
worried
you,
about it, bro.
he
He
gonna be
was also
standing
one
next
of
to.
the ones that said Easy wasn't from Philly, but I'm
He
from
also
Philly.
gonna stand
Yeah.
next to Easy. I bet you. I bet you that he gonna stand
You
next
want
to
to bet a
Easy.
dot? Listen, we could bet $1 on that. $1.
Anwar on
You
one.
want to bet?
So the bet is locked, Anwar.
Yes,
Okay,
absolutely.
bet.
Now we're betting $1 on what side K Walker stands
He
on.
gonna stand with fucking Easy.
All
Why
right,
would he stand with
listen.
Twerk?
Oh, wait. I got $1 says he's
How
staying
about
with
how
Twerk.
about where's top floor loot standing? Where he been
Bet
standing
one.
this entire
Bet
time
one.
next
Listen.
to Easy. You don't want to talk about
All right.
that though.
So you
I bet both of
how
y'all
much
niggas
do you want to
$5 that
bet,
K Walker stay in the middle or play the back like he wasn't like he was. I bet both of y'all
listen,
that.
bro?
I
Listen,
bet
I
both of y'all
I
that
want
he
to
won't
bet
stand on
money,
neither side. He's gonna be in the
bro.
middle
Shout out
or
to
having a
Easy,
Wait,
bro.
so
Listen,
where
conversation.
Luke gonna
we
be?
talking
Wait.
all this shit about a nigga that's not from the city.
Oh my god.
Jazz versus Reed going down in the city. Reed from the city,
Oh my
Southwest
god.
Silly.
representative,
From the silly. Okay. Listen,
right from the city. I
where
said
has
silly.
top floor Luke been standing every time Easy battle?
Who did he battle?
Doesn't matter. Where was Luke standing?
Out in the middle.
That's Cap. He was standing right beside Easy.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, let's see. Let's see if Luke stand behind Easy when he battling Twerk.
Bet.
How
Say
about?
less. Say
Wait.
less.
Who?
Do you want to bet
Lou is
on
that's
where
beside
people
Lou is
stand?
standing with
Hold
Rodney
on,
them when he
hold
battled
on.
Easy.
Yo. Hey, yo. Don't nobody
Hey yo
fuck up my
yo. Hey
money.
yo yo. This
Hey
Do
nigga,
you
yo
want to
yo.
this nigga
bet
is
on
gone.
where people stand?
We could do
This
that
nigga is
too.
out of line.
Hey yo yo. We could do that too, Anwar. I'm just telling you, Philly's gonna stand beside Easy if they battle. I'm telling you that.
Okay. All right. We gonna see.
We will.
Cause wait, let me explain something to y'all. I'm from the city. I lived in the city my
Salute.
entire life.
Salute.
And shout out to Easy as a nigga that represented the city. But now that everything is everything, when it come down to it, when Easy start petitioning niggas and going, yo, I need you behind me. And when I'm pulling up in areas that niggas actually be at, we gonna see. We gonna if Easy and Twerk get locked in. Shout out to Easy.
So
Somebody
so
better
Anwar,
tell that little
Anwar,
boy.
Anwar.
Somebody better tell that little boy
Hey
do that
Anwar,
shit in New York
Anwar,
where he's
you
safe at.
talking so crazy? If Twerk choking any of them rounds, you got to give me the 200 on top. How's that?
Wait. All right.
If
So
Twerk choking any of them rounds, since you talking about stuttering, let's talk about the choking. If Twerk choking any of the rounds, you got to give me the 200 and come to the spaces and say what you need to say.
no, I'm not
Ah, I
taking that
bet.
back.
I bet. I bet.
I'm not.
I
I'm
bet.
not.
Okay.
Cause,
Okay. I feel you.
cause Twerk could choke and still be easy. How
That's
about that?
nasty. That's nasty.
I hear you. Twerk when Easy choked. Put it this way: Twerk choked in 2 out of the 3 rounds versus KCJ, and 8% of the people that watched the battle still had Twerk winning. Shout out to caffeine. Shout out to caffeine. Easy choked versus Charlie Clips, and nobody had him winning. Nobody, not even Frank White. So, 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 when it come down to the facts, I've been watching this show called Accused. Facts are facts. Anybody watch The Accused, you'll get it. Shout out to the faggot people, I'm sorry, J2 is still in the comments. All right,
And
shout out to the
one.
transgender people.
Anwar.
Anwar,
No,
now you
because
finna get slapped. You might want to relax.
I'm sorry. Hey,
That
J2,
was your third strike, Anwar. You gotta
J2,
relax.
Anwar,
You
hold
gotta
on.
y'all finna
Yeah,
get
that
J2,
nice
was
now.
that was
J2,
your
You
third
might
bro.
want to
strike.
calm
Hey,
down,
J2,
Anwar.
bro. You ever watch Accused?
Anwar, you know I smack people for real. Calm down.
I know, but I can outrun
So
you
just
because you're
calm
short.
down before you be smacked.
I can
Yo,
outrun
run
you.
you.
Just
All
calm
right.
down.
Look, Anwar, the bets are locked. The
Just
bets are
calm
locked.
down.
All right, we
The bets
locked.
are locked. And we're
Shout
gonna
out to
do what we
J2.
can. We're gonna do what we can to lock these
Bro,
battles in.
y'all niggas not gonna be able to stop me. I'm pulling up a champion tomorrow, man.
Hey, do what you
And
gotta do.
and
But I'm just
and
telling you, if
and
the battle gets locked in, don't forget this moment.
if it does, shout out to you because I'm gonna call you for an extra $5,000 on the back end, and I don't care. We can put the 5,000 on quote unquote who won. But yeah, shout out to you, Frank, because I
God
know
bless
what
you,
you do.
Anwar. God
Yeah,
bless you, Anwar.
yeah. Shout out to all y'all. Hey Tati, where Tati at?
She might be
Where
away from her
Tati?
phone.
All right,
God bless you,
Jetpack,
Anwar.
she know
Jetpack Dino.
she
I'm
know
right here.
here.
What
Oh,
happened?
there you go. Hey Tati, Don't let Twork duck this versus smoke tomorrow. 'Cause I'm gonna cook his boots.
Okay, I
You know what
got
I mean?
you.
Get some sleep,
Jetpack
Anwar.
Gina. Jetpack Gina. I see you.
Oh my
Jetpack
God! I
Gina.
just
I see
knew I
you.
was gonna go one day without you saying
You know
that.
what I mean? We gonna shout out everybody I see. Shout out, hold up. Shout out, it's Steffi Lynn who be showing up with the cool ass sneakers. You know what I mean? And she between me and y'all, because
That's a fact.
I know a lot of y'all never seen her in real life. She really only has 3 tattoos. She pretend like she got all these tattoos. She got the Wonder Woman John between the boobs. Shout out to her.
Well,
She
how
Hey
the
got the
man,
hell
we
you
little
ending the
saw
John on the
that?
space. Anwar,
shoulder.
Anwar, we ending the space. Go get you some
Yeah.
water. Give you
What
some
the
water.
fuck is going
Get some
on,
rest,
man?
Anwar.
hmm
Get some rest. We'll
Shout
talk
out to
tomorrow.
it's Steffi Lynn.
All right, Anwar. God bless. Get some
All
rest.
right, Frank, holla at me, bro.
God bless, man.
Bye, Alan.
Anwar, it's crazy.
Type of
Drunk,
shit you running in
drunk,
here, Frank?
drunk